Welcome back here in Cork for the second game of the day. The Netherlands just got the first point against Estonia. Well, we're waiting a lot, Hélène, from this Dutch team because we never see Netherlands this year in 2023 in international competition. The last time was at the Silver League 2022, but we know they are able to perform very well.
And we know they come here in Cork with great expectation and great ambitions. The coach just told us yesterday evening that anything but the gold medal would be a bad result for this Dutch team.
Yeah, that's the exact word he used, gold or nothing. They arrived yesterday afternoon here in France, here in Caen. Only 6 hours driving for the players living in the south of the Netherlands. This one is in for Estonia. They also arrived yesterday. Only 7 players in the roster with team manager Sander Lat. And we'll see what Estonia is able to bring against Netherlands.
And obviously, Ivar Liv is able to serve very good. 3 winning serve in a row.
He's a great experienced player, and he's aiming at the youngest player of the tournament. You see here Ward Guttals, number 10 of this Dutch side. And this one will be in play with a free ball for Estonia. Good block. That's a good point for the Netherlands.
And the lifting is called by the second referee of this match, the French Pierrick Lebalch, against Ward Guttals on this block. So it's the 5th point for Estonia. Estonia is actually leading 6-3 now.
Yeah, just a small issue with this liner with the 2 countries. Just a small mistake. Estonia is currently leading, and just a short word on the 2 referees. You can see it on the marker board. It's 6 for Estonia, 4 for the Netherlands currently. The first referee of this second game is Zoran Zesic from Serbia, and Pierrick Lebalch from France is the second referee of this game. As it stands, 5 for Netherlands, 6 for Estonia.
Reza Nazari serving for the Dutch team.
Good serving, position 5. That's a strong spike from middle blocker Luke Hendricks, the captain of this team, very experienced. We saw him yesterday at our small press conference, and he was pretty confident of what Netherlands can bring.
And it's an ace for Nazari. This one is too long.
Yeah, we'll see Netherlands playing obviously with 2 setters, Guttals, number 10, and Willem Zippel. That's also an option that France could use this afternoon, to have 2 setters on the court. Great spike from Marseille. He's also known to be a good player of this side with his number 18 now heading to the service line.
Yeah, and with this 4-2 systems for the Netherlands, Guttals may as well have some balls to spike. With Zippel coming from the back row to take the set. It's
something we never see in volleyball, but in sitting volleyball it can be useful to prevent for too much movements on the court.
It used to happen in volleyball, in women volleyball with the Cuban team in
for a couple of months.
At the beginning of the years 2000, when they were world champion, Olympic champions. But I think the reason was that they all just wanted so bad to spike strong in the ball that you couldn't say, hey, you're gonna be the setter and you won't hit the ball. So okay, 2 setters so everybody can hit. But anyway, obviously for sitting volleyball, it's a good way to minimize the move you have to do on the court.
If you're just joining the live stream, of course, we're happy to be with Hélène Groc. She knows particularly well the setting position because she played more than 100 games for the French national team. And it's such a great pleasure to be together for this Bronze Nations League here of sitting volleyball in Normandy, in the northwest of France. Strong spike once again from Luke Hendricks.
Hitting the line to avoid the block.
He told us yesterday he already traveled to France. Not his first time here, but the first time for sitting volleyball.
Number 12, Mili Stam, serving for Estonia.
While the Dutch team was quite unhappy with the quality of the set, but no reaction from Zoran Jezik, and the point goes to Estonia.
Oh, nice play, smart play by Nazari.
Good transition from Luke Hendricks.
Dino Delic. No, not at all. It was Roy Ulzebusch, number 16 and not number 6 for the Netherlands.
Göttel setting it. Is it touched by the block? Yes, of course. And one more point for the Netherlands. Tobias Marseille. One of the main options when he's sitting in the front row. This one is out from Captain Margus Hoop. 37 years old.
Well played by Zippel. Zippel to serve now. With Netherlands having a 4 points lead.
That's a net fall called by Pierrick Lebalge.
Yeah, Captain Margus Hoop touched the net in his blocking attempt. Yeah, this time a double contact whistle against Margus Hoop on this back set.
And Netherlands, they are in front, 18-12. Good dig by Luke Hendricks. Good rally. And that's a smart chip from Göttels in the middle, in the campfire, as we can say.
It works pretty well in volleyball as well.
Especially in long rallies.
Yeah.
It works pretty well.
At the end, everybody could play the ball, and eventually nobody tries to play it, waiting for the neighbor to try to defend.
And afterwards saying, wasn't my job. Hendricks from the back row. Good one, this one from Nazari.
In the mailbox, in the space between the net and the two blockers.
Also works in volleyball.
basically, rules are, for most of them, the same as in volleyball, only a few specificities, such as the ability to block the serve. As it happens right now with this winning block by
You just have to ask.
Goethals.
You just have to ask. They show us what we need. He's only 17, born in 2006. Wout Goethals, 17 years old. Good fight at the net, but that's a net fall called against the Netherlands. And Karl Lumik, Estonian #1, ready to serve. Another net contact whistled against Wout Goethals this time. But the Netherlands are still 5 in front. Good block by Marek Pirimagi. This one is out, but was far away from Eva Leave, but well judged by the Estonian player. Another net fault.
Quite a pity for the Dutch team because Zippel had a great defensive skill. And timeout called by the Netherlands, as Estonia is now only 2 points.
Yeah, something wasn't working with the device because Aletta Slagter was trying to ask for a timeout, but it didn't came on the referee device. So they asked it manually, and Alfred Onk trying to find how to finish the job in this first set because the Netherlands had a serious lead. And Estonia is only 2 back now. 21 for the Netherlands, 19 for Estonia. We'll have a short lunch break after this one, and we will back in track at 2 p.m. this afternoon with the first game of the host country France facing Czechia. And then later this afternoon, the Netherlands once again against Georgia, which won the first game 3-0 against Czechia in the first one. And the final game today will be France against Estonia at 6 p.m. The reception was too long, and that's an opportunity for Estonia to attack. Free ball again for Estonia. Through the middle. That's the point for Meili Stam. 44 years old middle blocker.
And the substitution will be called by the Dutch team, but once again it wasn't exactly in the rules, so we will have to wait for one more point. And now Brunes, Robert Thierry Brunes, is entering the field.
Once again, they were trying to do this substitution with the device, but it didn't work. So Brunes is coming 1 point later than expected for number 16, Roy Hultebosch. Oh, bad luck for Estonia with this one from Meili Stam. And the Netherlands are only 2 away from the first set in this second game. And you see all these kids coming here in the arena for the second game of this 2023 Bronze Nations League.
And Marcus Hoop, the Estonian captain, from the back row.
Yeah, this first set is clearly not over, especially with Marek Pyrimegi able to serve pretty well. Hendricks in position 2. And this one will offer first set point to the Netherlands with Luke Hendricks ready to serve just over the block. And that's the first one for the Netherlands, 25-21. Un mot sur les partenaires de cet événement, de cette Bronze Nations League 2023. On est à l'issue du premier set entre les Pays-Bas et l'Estonie. L'occasion de remercier les différents partenaires qui permettent l'organisation d'un tel événement en Normandie, dans le Calvados, ici à Caen, Harmonie Mutuelle, Carrefour Market, le domaine des 5 hôtels, l'imprimerie Lebrun, la biscuiterie de l'Abbaye et évidemment le club de Caen Volleyball, support de cette compétition de la Bronze Nations League 2023. Un premier set, Hélène, qui a été finalement assez serré, 25-21 le score pour les Pays-Bas. Une équipe des Pays-Bas qui confirme tout le bien qu'on attendait d'elle en remportant son premier set dans la compétition.
Oui, les Pays-Bas hein, qui avaient clairement affiché leurs ambitions dans cette Bronze Nations League. Eux qui sont classés 7e européens. C'est bien plus haut que tous les classements des autres équipes engagées dans cette BNL. Ils sont là parce qu'ils n'ont pas participé à une compétition internationale depuis un petit moment. Donc on avait effectivement quelques doutes sur le niveau de jeu qu'ils étaient capables de nous montrer. Et bien ma foi c'est pas mal du tout. Avec de la puissance et une belle organisation de jeu autour des deux passeurs. Le tout jeune... Goethals et le plus expérimenté Willem Zippel. Franchement, un jeu plutôt attractif. Alors l'Estonie a offert tout de même une belle opposition avec une bonne qualité de service qui leur a permis de revenir au score à plusieurs reprises dans ce set. Et on sent que globalement, tout de même, cette équipe des Pays-Bas a un peu de marge par rapport à son premier adversaire dans cette compétition.
Ouais, si vous nous rejoignez à l'instant sur le streaming de Paravolley Europe pour cette Bronze Nations League, soyez les bienvenus. On vous rappelle que la France entrera en compétition à 14 h et que l'on vit là le deuxième match de cette journée très riche. On est sur une phase de poule. Toutes les équipes vont se jouer une fois avant le feu d'artifice dimanche, la finale pour la médaille de bronze à 9 h et la finale pour la médaille d'or. Ça, c'est le programme du jour que vous voyez, 14 h France face à la Tchéquie. Et puis on retrouvera les Pays-Bas face à la Géorgie à 16 h pour ce qui sera peut-être le choc de la journée avant le dernier match des Français ce soir à 18 h face à l'Estonie.
Ouais, car on rappelle que lors du premier match de la journée et de la compétition, la Géorgie a pris le meilleur assez facilement sur la Tchéquie, 3-7 à 0.
Et puis après ce premier set des Pays-Bas, on va dire que ce sont les absents qui ont tort. Les Géorgiens et les Pays-Bas qu'on n'avait pas vus depuis longtemps sont au rendez-vous de cette BNL, mais ce n'est que le début. Et on va basculer sur ce deuxième set de Pays-Bas-Estonie.
Et Milis Stam sera le premier serveur pour l'Estonie. And back to English commentary. So Milis Stam is about to serve to begin this second set. Nice play by Tobias Marseille, using the ends of the block to score the first point for the Dutch team.
Using the hands on the court and using a French city name on his jersey. Quite funny when we prepared this game to see the name of Tobias. It's called Marseille, like the town we have in France. But he's a great spiker for this Dutch team.
or the set was too low. It was under the net, and
which means they're building combination between the two
the two
setters.
setters.
Oh, great effort from Stam to bring this one back in play. Where I said in volleyball that the reception is the key. It's even more the case in sitting volleyball that the very first contact is important to build something interesting in offense. Metz still trying to bring this one with the foot. Clearly not enough. And the Netherlands are already in front, 4-point situation.
Ivar leave. Just another no problem with the reception.
Good spike from Luke Hendricks from the middle.
And we see Isabelle Collot, the Paravolley Europe representative, and
Nelo Calera.
Nelo Calera, the Maltan technical delegate for this competition.
And general manager of Paravolley Europe, of course. Supervising if everything is going well. This ball contact has been whistled against Netherlands by Zoran Jezic, the Serbian first referee of this game. Once again, another unperfect set from Guttels. This one was strong,
but not precise enough. It's just a few centimeters from the sideline. Good block by Hulzebosch.
.6-0 in the second set.
Also a bad contact. It seems that Zoran Jezic is quite severe on the quality of the touch, but it's on both sides, so it's
yeah, especially on this one because it was the
pretty
very
fair.
first contact and we are more tolerant on the first one, but still. Oh. Lucky one by Karl Lumik. But that's also a point. Even if Alfred Ong is quite unhappy with the referee decision. Shaking his hand. Good luck by right Metzaste.
Yeah, with a set that went too close to the net, making the job difficult for the Dutch spiker. He decided to do the job all by itself, not to play with his teammates.
That was smart to send it 2 times as a free ball, but in an empty area and changing it.
Karl Lumik think that he could have done better on this almost free ball, but he was unable to control it.
They often try to shorten the 3 contacts with only 1, sometimes 2, just to give some accuracy in the game, in the play.
Oh.
Net fall caught against the Netherlands. It sounds like...
No, it's a lifting of one of the blockers, because it seemed that the spike by Metsaste was even in the net. And Captain Luke Hendricks apologizing to his coach and to his teammates after this missed set. Good job by Marseille.
Yeah, miscommunication between Lumic and Hoop. Hoop was expecting to dig this one.
And it was clever from Nazari that expected Metsaste to hit strong in his hands, and he just put off his hands in. Whoa.
Good block once again. He had 3
This time
different
the hands
actions.
were here on, definitely here. Winning block for Nazari.
Here a couple of blocks in this point. One good spike. And finally this point for Netherlands.
Oh, net fault by Stan. He wanted so bad to put the ball on the ground.
Once again, if you're just joining the live stream, the net fault are not called when you are moving the net from below the net, but the top part of the net. This one is the one that Stan just hit. That's the reason why he got whistled. Yeah, Nazari once again is the master of the net currently.
Yeah, quite a serious client on the front line, as well in block as in attack.
They are currently managing the area of the net, the Netherlands, and that's the reason why they are now leading 17-10, a 7-point lead in the second set. Marseille finds the block out against Tam and Metsaste. Right, Metsaste is the youngest player of the Estonian roster, but he's 32, which means it's an experienced team. This one is out once again. Metsaste hitting it too hard.
And it's the Estonian captain Margus Hoop that called for this time out, as the Estonian have no technician on their bench.
Yeah, they only have one sub. Egert Airline is sitting on the bench, but as a player, and the team manager is sitting just behind the bench. That's Sander Lat.
And it's not easy to be a coach and a player, and you have to call this time out because you have to keep your mind fresh. Both teams back on the court after this time out called by Estonia. 9 points.
And you see the Estonian team manager not sitting on the bench, but just behind. He's responsible for all the food and beverages, bringing some fresh water, but not allowed to sit on the bench. That's the reason why the timeout is called from the court by the captain. And then they have to find some solutions on their own.
And it was a good call as Estonia score. It's 11 point in this second set.
Yeah, but still 8 behind. They still have a couple of jobs to do it. The connection between the two setters when Goethals try to play the middle blocker action is quite not good. At the warm-up it was okay, they were able to do it, but in the game...
That's why they're talking a lot to each other, trying to adjust for the next one, but nice block by Goethals.
Yeah, it's actually one more option in offense if you have the setter able to spike.
To keep talking about this action.
They're trying to fix maybe the 8 of the ball. You know it's not easy to get connected with your middle blocker when you have such a quick action to work together. 20 for the Netherlands, 13 for Estonia. A second set, which looks easier when we look at the scoreboard for the Netherlands. Even if Marseille missed this one. The set looked...
The blockers were surprised, but maybe Tobias Marseille also was surprised by this nice back set from Zippel. And so they have to do more talking because
well, this
the set was better, but the result is not better as it's another point for Estonia. And substitution for the Netherlands with Tobias Marseille getting to the bench.
And Yves Comedzi, number 4, coming in position 2 in the front row. Great block out found by Captain Luke Hendricks. And we'll directly see even Comedzi's serving skills, but he's been behind the line. Great blocking action from Hendricks.
I think that was quite a good serve by Jan Comedzi with a good angle. This one is not that good. Directly in the hands of the blocker.
It's once again the opportunity to say that in sitting volleyball you are clearly allowed to block the serve, which is a big difference with volleyball. Goethals first tried to tip it on his own on the other side of the net, but great dig from Estonia, and then Luke Hendricks able to finish this one. 23 for the Netherlands, 16 for Estonia. White play to the middle, but great defense. Hoop unable to spike with his left hand, but still making the point with a great area found on the backcourt. He was like wondering if he has to spike with the left hand or just to give a free ball. And that's the first set point of this second set for the Netherlands, with Luke Hendricks serving. Good serve. And this one will never come back. 2-0 for the Netherlands in a second set that only looked much easier than the first one. Voilà les Pays-Bas qui mènent 2-0. Si vous nous rejoignez à l'instant sur le streaming, on est dans ce deuxième match de cette première journée de la Bronze Nations League ici à Caen. Alors on l'a dit en anglais, on le redit en français, Hélène, c'est un deuxième set qui paraît plus facile pour les Pays-Bas. Peut-être qu'il y avait le besoin de se rassurer aussi dans le premier set et qu'ils commencent à trouver plus de repères, plus d'automatisme.
25-17 donc dans cette deuxième manche, 25-21 dans la première pour les Pays-Bas, effectivement, qui montent en puissance clairement au fil de ce match, avec une grosse présence entre autres au filet hein, de Nazari, qu'on a vu efficace au bloc, qu'on a vu efficace en attaque. Alors les automatismes ne sont pas tous complètement au point, il y a eu ces petites mésententes entre les deux passeurs quand ils tentaient de jouer l'un avec l'autre, de se faire attaquer. On a pas mal discuté, ça va se régler, mais globalement effectivement on n'a pas l'impression que l'Estonie dispose des armes pour embêter beaucoup plus qu'ils ne l'ont fait jusqu'ici cette impressionnante équipe des Pays-Bas.
Ouais, sachant que tout n'était pas parfait. On a parlé des connexions entre les deux passeurs qui n'étaient pas forcément optimales lorsque Goethal se muait en attaquant. Et puis l'occasion de remercier la Ligue de Normandie de volleyball, qui est aussi l'endroit où l'on est, et sa présidente Gaëlle Ramarquez, très dynamique dans cette organisation de compétition. La Normandie qui avait déjà accueilli le championnat d'Europe B à Rouen en décembre 2022 et qui est encore une fois terre d'accueil pour cette compétition. Et puis les différents partenaires de Paravolley Europe Gerflor pour la qualité du terrain. Première fois qu'on a un Taraflex comme ça dédié au volley assis en France,
effectivement. Et ça va être un outil de développement formidable pour nos deux équipes de France, hein, parce qu'on pense aussi aux filles, évidemment, même si nous sommes ici à Caen pour la Bronze Nations League masculine. Ça va aider nos joueurs et nos joueuses à continuer leur progression sur la route des Jeux paralympiques de Paris l'été prochain.
Oui, parce qu'évidemment, un Taraflex comme ça qui arrive pour une compétition, mais évidemment, il était traîné pour cette compétition, mais ensuite, il sera évidemment disponible pour la qualité des entraînements des équipes de France, pour les futures compétitions organisées en France, et ça contribue forcément au développement du volley assis. Voilà, c'était important de le rappeler. On a aussi vu Manage Sport et Molten, évidemment, ce sont pour les ballons officiels de ce tournoi, de cette Bronze Nations League 2023, juste avant le début de ce troisième set entre les Pays-Bas et l'Estonie. On vous rappelle, chers supporters français, que la France entrera en lice cet après-midi. Ce sera à 14 h pour son premier match face à la Tchéquie.
Et si je ne dis pas de bêtises, l'entrée est gratuite hein, dans ce palais des sports de Caen, donc n'hésitez pas en ce vendredi après-midi si jamais vous avez un bout de RTT, si vous êtes libre, il fait froid dehors ici,
oui, mais
on est bien et il y a du beau spectacle.
On n'a pas eu besoin de déneiger en arrivant, Hélène, tout allait bien. Back in action, and thank you for being with us, all of you English-speaking fans. The schedule for today is still a long way. With at 2 p.m. France playing against Czechia. At 4 p.m. we'll have Georgia facing the Netherlands, who are currently on court. And the last game for today will be France against Estonia. Estonia scoring these very first points. A bit of luck with Marseille smiling with this ball, ending his road on his head.
Brunes is in the Dutch starting six for this third set.
Yeah, Hulzebach sitting on the bench. They decided to start exactly as they ended the second one. Now Nkomezi is still out. When you're leading 2-0 in the first game, it's maybe also the opportunity to try something new in case you need later in the competition. It's a long way. Just to remember you, we are in this round-robin stage, and then we'll have a final day on Sunday with a bronze medal final and a gold medal final. And it's played in a really great atmosphere here in Caen, with all these kids cheering. And we'll have much more. We are expecting more than 1,000 people this afternoon for the first game of France.
And the ball was touched by the Estonian block. For Netherlands in this third set. Nazari serving, and again Zoran Jezik thinking that Margus Hoop lift this ball.
That's a third point for Estonia in this third one. 5 for the Netherlands, 3 for Estonia. Oh, great fight at the net. The ball is still living. Good block by Marseille. What a rally and what a final spike from Luke Hendricks. Oh, they're asking for a video challenge. He's quite unhappy with this decision. I mean, Mealy Stam was quite sure this one was out.
It's definitely not easy to finish the points against this team of the Netherlands.
It's not very often that we have the 3 contacts. They're trying to go as quick as possible on the other side. Funny to watch.
Net fault whistled by Pierrick Lebalch, the French second referee for this match.
This one is a big mistake by Captain Margus Hoop. And the Netherlands are in front. 4 points lead. Yeah, not far away from the back line, but still out. And you see the Dutch head coach, Alfred Honk, whose task is to rebuild the Dutch team. They had some very good results, you told us, and they are currently ranked 7th at the European ranking. But he's still trying to build the team again. We didn't see them since the Silver Nations League in 2022. They finished 4th in Karadeniz in Turkey. With some very young lads. Wout Goethals is the best example with 17, but also the experienced captain, Luke Hendricks. Strong spike, touched by the block.
This player, Nazari, is definitely a very big offensive weapon for the Netherlands.
A pretty strong blocker too. Able to do a lot of job at the net. Pretty useful to have him in the team. This one was a bit difficult for Willem Siepel.
Yeah, maybe Brenes could have provided some help for his setter on trying to play the ball. It would have been easier for him to set the ball towards the net, but
the second contact is for the setter, so he has to move. Not always
no
very easy.
matter where is the ball, just move as fast as you can. Even if the ball is just above my head, I won't touch it. Your job. Okay. Oh.
Good job at the net by Marseille. Tobias Marseille blocking this one.
And the Estonian setter either leave apologizing because this attempt of first end was not the best idea he had in this game.
The net is moving, but this one is from below. Nazari again through the middle. Great swing from Reza Nazari.
And it wasn't that easy because he found a crossed angle, though the ball was coming from his back. Indeed, a great play again by Nazari.
Good dig by Luke Hendricks. Double touch by Walt Goethals.
On an ace for Ivar Leave.
Was it over the net level? No.
No, besides Zoran Jezik, Serbian referee.
They tried to do as if it were over, but it went clearly under the net.
Yeah, this time double contact for Nazari.
Quite a kind of miscommunication between Zippel and Nazari. Hendricks cannot find the block out. And that's a net fall from Estonia. But still the lead has been shortened, only 15 to 12, only 3 points lead for the Netherlands, but still needing 2 sets to 0. That's the second game here in Caen for the 2023 Bronze Nations League.
Lifting from
Goethals.
Ward Goethals here.
And you see the French statisticians still scouting this game. And Adidas, the Netherlands team manager, with the Dutch statistician Bas Romkens. Netherlands decided to travel in France with a big staff to prepare the upcoming events, but also to be in line with their goal to reach the goal on Sunday. Goethals with the ball in his hand. This one is too short from Ivar Leave. Not quite the main option they were looking for. And that's a first substitution for the Netherlands in this third set. Sorry, Van den End coming for captain Hendricks. And the captain on the field is now number 3, Willem Zippel. "30 years old for Thijs Van den End.
A newcomer in this Dutch team, so Alfred Onk obviously want to see him in an official match.
It also means that he's not ranked officially regarding the rules of World Paravolley, but he's clearly, he will be successful with a VS1 status regarding his handicap. It's something you have to do to try new players, to bring new players, newcomers on court when you're trying to rebuild a strong team.
And when leading 2-0 and with 5 points,
it's probably the best moment ever you could
lead
imagine.
in the third set, you can afford to give a new player and less experienced player to have them on the court.
Yeah, this one is in. Even the Estonian player wasn't sure of the result of this ball, the landing point. It's great counter block. Goethals moving fast to set it. Zippel spiking directly, but it's still leaving. Oh! Good point by Meili Stam.
Long and spectacular rally offered by the both teams.
I'm pretty impressed by the way Goethals is moving. He's moving really fast all over the court. That's a high quality you need to have in sitting volleyball because the ball is going really fast. That was maybe 2 seconds too long for Van den Ende on this one, and that's a timeout call by Alfred Onk. Only 1 point lead for the Netherlands. I mean, he's happy to try something, but he doesn't want to lose time on court. Let's see if Estonia can find a solution. Once again, they have to self-coach themselves. They don't have any coach sitting on the bench. The team manager is just behind the bench. Captain Hoop is bringing some energy to try to win this third set. $19 for the Netherlands, 18 for Estonia. With Marek Pyrimegi serving. Great block by Robert Jelle Bruines.
And first serve for Thijs van den Ende.
Well, Nazari is back in the front row and you know it. He's blocking this one. (21-18).
Just on the line.
Yeah, great space found by Marek Pyrimegi. Oh, this was maybe Karel Lumik for this point. But the result is the same. The point was for Estonia. This one is again for them with Eva Leave working hard in the middle position. Only one behind. And probably the best moment for them to come back in game.
And probably, yeah, the best moment for Captain Hendricks taking back his place on the field.
Even if the back row is not his best position, but still, with his experience.
But also Van den Ende was targeted by the Estonian server. And it's quite clear that Van den Ende has not a big experience in sitting volleyball.
Exactly.
They have a good potential, but it's still far from the level showed by Nazari, for instance.
A great block-out fight by Nazari, and Bruines is ready to serve. 22 for the Netherlands, 21 for Estonia. That's a winning serve. Oh, some block by Zippel.
A nice defensive play by the Dutch team.
Hendricks again. Goethals, Nazari blocked. That's a strong one by Eva Leave. And this one was very important on the match point. 24-22. While some pressure on right Medzaste. All still leaving. Marseille blocked, but covers himself. What a rally again.
And the blockout. And Estonia is still alive in this match.
Saving a second match point in a row. And this one makes Alfred Ong quite unhappy on the bench.
And Ivar Liv, so important at the net.
And
He saved
this
already
set and this
two match
game
points.
are still not over. 24-24.
And yeah, the ball is touched by
The
Ivar
block.
Liv that signaled it immediately to the first referee.
He's happy with this decision. And that's another match point for Netherlands.
And another match point saved by Estonia with captain Margus Hoop.
Estonia never play as well as they have match points against them.
Hey, and now it's a set point for Estonia.
What a crazy end on this third set. And the set goes to Estonia. It's still a two set to one lead for the Netherlands. But what about this change made by Alfred Ong, trying to put Van den Ende in play and then losing this set? And the kids cheering for Estonia. They want the game to go on. Just look at this.
Yeah, risky decisions made by the Dutch coach. But it was difficult to take Van den Ende out of the field immediately after his entrance. The idea was to give him time on the field with his teammates to get some experience. Maybe if Hendricks had been back 1 or 2 points earlier,
yeah, but
the
we
Dutch
said
team would have.
when he had to come back, it
the-
was in the back row, so no opportunity to spike.
But yet, the Dutch team had the opportunity to end this match with three match points. With great individual action by Liv on the Estonian side.
Yeah, let's see how Estonia is able to confirm this one. On a vécu une fin de set, Hélène, absolument folle pour les gens qui nous suivent sur le streaming en français, avec l'Estonie qui a sauvé, tu l'as dit, 3 balles de 7.
3 balles de match.
Le
donc,
match du coup pour les Pays-Bas qui menaient 2-7-0 et qui se sont imposés. Puis on a vu la petite communion avec les jeunes. Ça peut requinquer ça, une équipe
oui,
qui a...
effectivement, les jeunes normands qui sont venus prendre place dans les tribunes ce matin ont pris fait et cause pour l'Estonie. Hein, c'est souvent le cas, on a envie de soutenir l'équipe qui se fait dominer, qui semble la moins forte sur le papier. Alors peut-être que les encouragements de ces jeunes enfants ont donné le petit coup de fouet nécessaire à l'Estonie pour venir arracher sur le fil ce 3e set et nous donner l'opportunité de
Si le match
continuer à
prolonge,
suivre ce match.
ils auront peut-être la chance d'aller à l'école un petit peu plus tard. Du coup, c'est peut-être l'occasion de remercier évidemment la ville de Caen qui nous accueille, le département du Calvados et puis tous les partenaires autour de cette compétition avec le Caen Volleyball comme club support, Harmonie Mutuelle, Carrefour Market, la biscuiterie de l'abbaye, l'imprimerie Lebrun, le domaine des 5 hôtels, tous ces partenaires totalement indispensables à l'organisation d'événements sportifs d'une telle ampleur.
Voilà, merci à eux et merci aussi aux bénévoles parce que oui, il faut des partenaires, mais il faut aussi beaucoup de bonne volonté pour parvenir à mener à bien l'organisation d'un événement international comme celui-ci.
C'est vrai, parce que hier matin, quand le Taraflex n'était pas encore posé, que la salle n'était pas en configuration BNL, on savait qu'il y avait beaucoup de travail, mais évidemment, tout le club, tous les bénévoles ont tout mis en œuvre pour que ce soit prêt. Certains jusqu'à 2 h du matin cette nuit. C'est pour vous dire Et on espère évidemment vivre une magnifique suite de matchs ici entre les Pays-Bas et l'Estonie. On vous rappelle que la France entrera en lice dans cette BNL à 14 h tout à l'heure. Ce sera face à la Tchéquie. We are back underway here in Caen with Estonia scoring the very first point of this fourth set. The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but you never know how good Estonia could now react after winning this third set.
Even Komesi is on the court for Netherlands. Robert Thierry-Brunes is also the starting six for this fourth set.
The point is for Netherlands. That's a lifting called against Metzaste, finally. Yeah, Alfred Hong has to find a solution to bring this game to an end. Putting probably the best player he has. As if they want to win gold on Sunday, you cannot lose too many matches in the round robin. One is okay. If you lose 2 games, then you have to count something with someone else.
Yeah, also the 2 teams ranked first and second after this round robin stage will be fighting for the gold medal.
This one was strong by Luke Hendricks. 3 points for both teams in this fourth set. Hendricks once again at the net, blocking this time. This player really has a lot of qualities.
Wow. The spike was impressive. A great defensive job by Estonia. And they scored this point.
I mean, we're watching some great rallies in this game. So long rallies with big digs, big spikes. Gattal's blocking this one. And the Netherlands are in front. 5 points to 4.
The Estonians don't know whether they have to block or not to block. Gattal serve. They keep their hands up this time.
Zoran Jezic unhappy with the quality of the set. Too much time in the hands for this one.
Nice.
Gattal spending some time behind the line. And that's now a 4-point lead for the Netherlands.
Trying to find again. Yeah, and it's on the line. Oh. No, Zoran Jezic decided not to follow line judge.
So the line judge decided it's in. The first referee decided it's out, and Luke Hendricks just asked, yo, she's standing just in front of the line, you're standing far away, so what's the decision? But he is the first referee, he's making the final decision, and that's a point for Estonia.
Great block by Lumic on Yves Nkomezi.
This point goes to the Netherlands. They have a small lead in this one, 3 points. Quite difficult to bring this one back in play for Margus Hoop.
Yeah, Nazari saw that the Estonian captain was struggling in defense, struggling to get back in the court, so he played immediately on his position.
It's also a skill you need to have when the ball goes so fast, to have a look on the other side, what you can do. Karel Lumik, ready to serve. Nazari blocked. Not very often that he gets blocked.
That's a nice combination.
Yeah, Lumik wasn't quite sure if the ball was going in, so he decided to try to dig it. It's time through the middle. They also have some great weapons on the Estonian side, even if the Netherlands are still in front. Kirimäki still coming at this defensive position when the ball came.
I think he expected Stam to block the line. That's why he was so close, and that's why he was quite surprised by this powerful spike by Brunes.
Not the easiest way to spike this one, but still. And the Netherlands are still leading in this fourth set. 2 sets to 1 for them, and 13-10 in this one.
Good communication in the Dutch team. The players on the row line told the players on near the net not to touch this ball, that it was out, and the advance increasing for Netherlands now.
That's a timeout called by Estonia. We just saw on the field Margus Hoop asking for this one. I'll remind you, they don't have any coaching staff, technical staff on the bench, so he has to ask the timeout from the field. We had something funnier last year in Rouen, if you remember. Lithuania, they had the captain playing, no, the coach playing, but he wasn't captain. So he wasn't asking the timeout, but the captain was asking for him. That was funny. And you see all the broadcasting crew bringing us some awesome images from this game and from this Bronze Nations League. They will be with us until Sunday, and the gold medal is attributed. And then we'll have this closing ceremony here in Caen. Still a lot of action to go. We are only at the second game of this first game. And Zoran Jezic is ready.
It's not a very impressive spike, but it was a clever play by the Estonian. Very fast in the middle.
And we see the French head coach Dominique Duvivier already back in the gym and almost ready to go to the warm-up with his team, since France will enter this competition at home at 2 p.m. against Czechia. Getals with the one-hand set. Block out, fine by Marek Pirimegi. And you see the Dutch bench with some tactical options. And Alfred Dong is clearly thinking about how we can bring this one to an end. Great defense again. Azari is a strong one, but clearly out of bounds. What a defensive action from Estonia again.
Yeah, definitely, Estonia has not said its final word in this match.
This contact was clearly not a correct one from Liev.
Liev, yeah, thinking that he should have played with his fist and eat the ball rather than trying to set it.
Long rally again, won by Luke Hendricks, showing the muscles. This time, no mistakes by the judge line.
One, it's clearly out. I'm not quite sure it was a mistake by the judge on the previous rotation.
We maybe have to check the video challenge. We maybe have to. We have to see, to watch the replay of this live event here. We'll have the opportunity to do it. And we are happy to welcome you if you just arrived on this live stream of the 2023 Bronze Nations League here in Caen. I say a warm welcome, even if it's pretty cold outside of the gym. Inside is fine. But this morning we were pretty freezing before heading to the gym. To this Palais des Sports de Caen. And this set was also a double contact by Willem Spiegel. Zippel, sorry.
Yeah, Zoran Jezic whistles very often on this touch appreciations, but it's pretty fair, it's equal. He doesn't whistle against a team specifically.
No, I mean, it's quite the first point for a referee to be neutral. And that was moving, but from
touch
the feet.
From below by a leg. So it's not considered as a fault in sitting volleyball.
You know that some referees are probably also supervised for the upcoming Paralympics next year, so they have to ref as good as possible if they hope to be there next year. That's another point for Estonia. Still 4 behind, but with a good server coming behind the line, Marek Pyrimegi. Is also playing really good at the net, this Iva Lev, number 8 of Estonia. Always his hand where it needs to be.
He's definitely not the most impressive player. He doesn't hit very powerfully, but it's always smart. It's always the right gesture at the right moment.
23-19 for the Netherlands. Only 2 points away from winning this first game.
And only 1 point now.
That's a reception mistake by Pyrimegi. Match point for the Netherlands. Smart play by Captain Marcus Hoop to put it just behind the net where the setter is sitting.
Yeah, because Zipper was serving and it was quite hard for him to get back in the court. And I thought it was the final word with this spike from Nazari.
It is.
But it's Brunes that will end this fourth set and this match for the Dutch team.
That's a first victory for the Netherlands in this competition. 3-1 against Estonia, and we'll see them just later today. They will face Georgia. It will be at 4 p.m. here in Caen.
Oh, Julien, you're not trying to find a player or a coach to interview, to have a first impression after this game, which was the first match for both teams. So it's going to be a first victory for Netherlands, a defeat for Estonia, but the Estonian showed some good skills, and they're not out, obviously, of the struggle for a medal here in this Bronze Nations League. Oh, they go and sign paper for the kids, the kids for the that were here to attend this Bronze Nations League this morning, and that were clapping and cheering for Estonia, the Estonian players going to meet their young fans, while for Netherlands it's time for a debriefing, and I see that Julien is talking with Luc Hendricks, the Dutch captain. Luc Hendricks will certainly join us in a few minutes. While Millie Stam is signing autographs for his young fan from Normandy. So we hope that Luc Hendricks will soon be available to answer Julian's questions. Competition will be back here in Le Palais des Sports de Caen at 2 p.m. with the first game for the host country, France, against Czechia. Czechia, who played and lost the first game today. A 3-0 loss versus Georgia. And then the Netherlands took the bets on Estonia, 3 sets to 1. And Luc Hendricks is with Julien Lutringer.
Well, look, first victory for the Netherlands. Only 3-1, I would say, but the most important is to win the first game.
Thank you. Absolutely, it's important to win the first game. We didn't meet our level actually during the game. I think it's also the first tournament since quite a long time with a new head coach. We have to get a little bit used to each other, but we won 3-1. That's the most important, and up to the next one.
You came out in the third set to try a new player, to try something. It's also the opportunity, this competition, to try new things when you want to build a team.
Yeah, absolutely. Those tournaments are really important to gain more experience. We have players in the team who has over 200 caps, but there are also some players who have to gain experience, and this is a beautiful tournament to experiment a little bit with it. Yeah.
Thank you and congrats. We'll see you this afternoon against Georgia.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then back to you. Thank you.
Yeah, the two winning teams of this morning will face each other this afternoon at 4 p.m. So previously, once again, the first match for the host country, France versus Czechia. And this first day of competition will go to an end at 6 p.m. with France back on the court, this time versus Estonia. It's time for us to have a little rest and have lunch. And we'll be back for the first game of the French team.
Maybe just a short view on the schedule for this afternoon in case France play at 2 and then 2 more games. And tomorrow again 5 games. We still have plenty of sitting volleyball here to come in Caen. And it's a pleasure to see you this afternoon. Just before 2 p.m. if you want to see the end of the warm-up of the French team facing Czechia.